y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Atavia, but you can call me Tavi. If it's your first time, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also please don't forget to hit the bell button right next to the subscribe button so that you will always be notified every single time I upload a new video. In today's video, I just want to say thank you very much for 100 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but it really means a lot to me that you guys subscribe to my channel. And because of my 100, I'd like to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me. On that note, I would like to share with you my natural hair journey from big chop to now. I've been natural for 2.5 years, and I just would like to say it's been quite a journey for me. I decided to go natural because I was always my hair would not last when I relaxed my hair. That's the first thing. It's like I would relax my hair 1 week, and the next week my hair, I had to do it again. My hair would grow out so fast, and my scalp would be very irritated. My hair was breaking. At one point my hair was very much flourishing, and then it started to break. My scalp was giving me issues, especially I'm very tender-headed, so when I would use the relaxer, it's like as soon as you put the relaxer in my hair, you have to wash it out because my hair would get bone straight and then my scalp would be severely burnt. And I was like, enough is enough, and I was like, nope, I'm done. So on that note, I would like to share with you some tips and tricks that I used after I big chopped my hair. First thing I did was I cleansed every single week. I have my notepad here. So make sure that you cleanse your hair weekly or bi-weekly. Make sure that you wash your hair. Ensure that you have a good moisturizing shampoo, or for once a week. Cleanse your hair weekly or bi-weekly. This will ensure that your scalp has good breathing ground for growth. And also use a clarifying shampoo at least once a month, because you want to ensure you're putting a lot of products in here. You want to ensure that your hair is clean. So you can get two types of shampoos, a clarifying shampoo and a moisturizing shampoo. Once a month you can use your clarifying shampoo, and the other times in the month you can use your moisturizing shampoo. 2 is to deep condition every week or every time you wash your hair. If you wash your hair 2 times a week, if you wash your hair 2 times a month, you wash your hair every single week. Some people wash their hair twice in 1 week. If you do that every single time that you wash your hair, ensure that you deep condition. A deep condition that I would recommend is this Africa's Best Hair Mayonnaise. My hair really loves this, and it works really well on my hair. Also the African Pride deep conditioner, heat activating deep conditioner. This is really good for my hair. Also when you're doing deep conditioner, use a plastic bag, plastic cap, a heating cap. You can invest in a heating cap, or you can simply use your blow dryer. Just apply heat whenever you were deep conditioning, or as we Guyanese would like to say, steaming. Also another deep conditioner I would also recommend is this Miel Organics rice water. This is fairly new. This is the first time I used it, and it had my hair very soft, so I really recommend trying this. Next is to detangle your hair when it's wet. Now invest in a spray bottle. You can get this one from Ella Natural. Invest in a spray bottle. This is how this one works. Cool, right? So invest in a spray bottle so that your hair will be easy to detangle. Make sure that you use a white tooth comb or your fingers. The best thing to use are your fingers. because you can feel the knots and the kinks and tangles in your hair, and it's easier for you to feel what you're doing with your fingers. So get yourself a white tooth comb, a spray bottle, a denim brush, a Felicia leatherboard brush, just a good detangling brush to detangle your hair or your fingers. Next on the list is ensure that you oil your scalp, because if your scalp is dry, it's gonna be itchy and it's gonna cause a lot of problems for you. A scalp oil that I would recommend is the wild growth oil. I live by this. Like, I recommend this to everybody in the motto. But I would definitely recommend this. This works really good on my hair. It helps promote hair growth. Like, I didn't have much edges. You see my edges still a bit thin, but this is how far I've gotten with the wild growth oil. I definitely recommend the wild growth oil. And if you don't have wild growth oil, you can use castor oil. Oh, this also doesn't really smell too nice, so if you're not a fan of scents like me, you can put some peppermint oil, mix it in, and it will help with the smell. Next on my list I have is to trim your hair regularly. Now, for the first year of me being natural, I didn't trim my hair because I didn't feel the need to, but last January was the first time I got my hair trimmed, and it definitely helped, especially my ends. When my ends are raggedy, I won't get a perfect twist out, I won't get a good wash and go, because my ringlets at the end would just be looking frizzy and it wouldn't look good, and it will feel hard and raggedy. So that's when you know that it's time to trim your hair. When it's tangling too much, when you're not getting your ringlets that you would normally get when you twist your hair or do your wash and go. Next is, I would say, pre-poo your hair. I only started doing this recently because my hair is longer, it's much thicker, and it's much harder to comb. Mind you, I have type 4 hair. I actually thought that I had probably type 3 mixed in. I don't know where I got that from before I went natural, but I'm definitely in type 4 family. I'm type 4, between type 4A and B. I'm definitely not type 4C because my hair is not that kinky, but it is kinky. So I'm definitely type 4 natural. So pre-pooing my hair definitely helps. What pre-pooing is basically putting moisture back into your hair by using a shampoo, a conditioner that has a lot of slip. So if you have a conditioner that has a lot of slip, you can use that before you shampoo your hair to detangle your hair and put it in sections, and then proceed to shampooing your hair. Because if you have a lot of hair like me, it's pretty hard to get to your scalp. So when your hair is in sections, when you wash your hair in sections, it's very much easy to get to your scalp. And that's the whole purpose of shampooing your hair, to clean your scalp and your hair. Number 7 is to ensure that you moisturize properly after you finish conditioning, deep conditioning. I would recommend a good leave-in conditioner, a curling cream, and an oil. Oils are not to moisturize your hair. Oils are to seal the moisture that you put back in your hair. So what I would usually do is I use a curling cream and an oil, or I would use a leave-in and an oil. Some people would use all three, but that would be too much for my hair. My hair doesn't like too much products piled on it. So I usually use a leave-in and an oil, a curling cream and an oil, and if I'm gonna do a wash and go, I would do a leave-in, a gel, and an oil after. So that is how I do my hair. And yeah, next on my list is to use, so when you're finished doing all of that, you have to go to sleep. what I would normally do is I usually rock twist outs 99.9% of the time. I wear twist outs. So when I finish washing my hair, using my oil and my leave-in conditioner together, or if I do a wash and go and I use my gel, my oil, I moisturize my hair, moisture back into my hair. When it's time to sleep, I'm not sleeping on my satin pillowcase. That dries your hair out, and dry hair leads to breakage, and breakage leads to you not retaining any length, and you want to retain length. Sleep in the satin bonnet. Get a satin bonnet, get a satin pillowcase, get a satin head tie. It definitely helps. Don't use cotton head ties. You know those bandanas that we used to use? Don't use those. Those dry your hair out. It absorbs all of the moisture that you put in your hair. It basically absorbs it. So I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, so get you a satin bonnet. Get you hair ties that don't have the metal thing holding it together. Get your hair ties like those. Those definitely help you with breakage. Next on the list is when you're protecting, we want to protect our edges at all costs. We want our edges to be laid, but we also want to protect them. So I would recommend you get your edge brush. I got this one from Ella Natural. Get your edge control. Regular edge control does not work for me. This is the only gel that works on my edges. Everything else does not work. This one has a minty flavor to it. I use this before I lay my edges. I apply my wild gourd oil to my edges, my gel with my edge brush. Make sure you use them together when you're doing your hair. So yeah guys, those are some tips and tricks that I use when so guys, those are some tips and tricks that I use growing out my natural hair from my big chop stage until 2.5 years now. And this is my growth. It's right like touching the top of my boob. So that is the amount of growth that I got in 2.5 years following those tips that I just shared with you. Also, you don't have to buy expensive products. Like, that is not necessary. If you can't afford it, you can buy budget friendly products. Especially this is very budget friendly. This is I think $800 for a bottle of this, and it will last you quite a long time. Get you a good deep conditioner, a good curling cream that moisturizes your hair, a good oil, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you'll be able to take away something from my tips, and I hope that they help you. So until next time, I would like to say hi guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. It really helps me. So yeah guys, hi guys.